Believe that. Y'all, I'm ready y'all get in here. I just, child, I just got drink everywhere. Got Patron all down my chest. Try that again. Let me alert the people. What you do? And tell the people to get over here so they can talk to us while we before I, jump into it. Hey everybody. I recorded something. It was like cute or whatever. It was like, I'm live, y'all there. Make sure my super chat is turned on just in case you guys are feeling generous. Hi, welcome. Oh, this is cute. Okay, I'm supposed to be posting the video, my bad, to let people know. I'm on live. Hold on, let me mute this. I don't want y'all to hear that. Okay, well, we got about 13 people in here. Hey, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna get going as soon as I let the people know that I'm here. Hey, hey, Keisha. Hey, boo. How you? Yes. D is here, too. Yeah, I know the same thing I be saying. I be like, man. Well, I got 17 of y'all here. Okay, y'all. I'm going to post this on Facebook on the Book of the Face. Because I actually got a lot of people over there, too, surprisingly enough. Even though I heard Facebook's for, like, old people. Fuck it, y'all come a little too. I'm good, Suge. How you? Okay, guys. Okay, so the video or the live today, guys, as I have been posting all day, it is about starting your own YouTube channel and monetizing your channel. Hi, Galaxy. I decided to do this video because I have like one or two boutiques ask me as far as my channel and like what did I do really to kind of get started, and if I get yeah, I don't even know your name. It just looked like a whole bunch of letters. It's just hi. They look like what's your name? Yeah, hi, whoever you are. But yeah. Had asked me, and today I had like a couple people because I did a Q&A on my Instagram channel as far as like, do I get paid for my YouTube? So I'm not gonna tell y'all how much I get paid from YouTube because I know she just asked a simple question. The question was proposed to me and said, does YouTube pay me quite nicely for my bills? I understand you want to know, sis, but I'm not going to get you in on my bills and my acquaintances. But YouTube does pay me. Okay, guys, so once you've decided, like, I want to start a channel, and you decide what content, which I have a video that I actually made as far as like content and starting your channel content wise, and I'll plug that above so when the card pops out you can click out and watch that if you want. But once you get all that down pat, then it's to the point of like what type of equipment do you use, setting up, all that other good stuff. Me personally, I started off recording on my Android phone, Now I'm recording actually on an iPhone, so I switched over. Hi, James. So I've actually switched over recording wise. I actually went out and bought me a tripod. I bought me a mini tripod, which is what I'm talking to you guys on. It's like a little bitty one. And then I bought me another one. It's probably about this tall, that I can adjust the height and I can place my phone inside of it. Most people will use their ring light. A lot of people will use ring lights to get them started. And I'll turn this around so you guys can see. Hey y'all, that's my ring light that I use. So your ring light can really be your best friend. It can be your best friend when you are recording. As you see, it brightens up a space. It really takes over. That's an 18-inch ring light that I have. Hi, Mod. That's an 18-inch ring light that I have. The centerpiece for it kind of broke off, which is why I bought the tripod to set it in front of the ring light when I record. So you definitely want to, hey, Chucky Poo, you definitely want to have, of course, your phone. If you can do it from my iPhone, that's perfectly fine. I find videos all the time on YouTube as far as recording from an iPhone. I also, of course, like I said, y'all know I got a one-track mind. I'll be losing my train of thought. So you got your phone, you got a tripod. You can get a tall one or you can get a short one. And I'll list it, guys. I'll have to go back and find the links because I usually get everything off of Amazon. The ring light, however, was gifted to me. But I'm going to start selling lighting equipment. So be on the lookout for that. So if you guys are looking to start your channel and you are looking for like lighting equipment, whether you are a fashion vlogger or just a regular blogger, or you make wigs or you do makeup, I'm going to start selling lighting equipment to help all influencers. So once I get that up and running, like within the next like couple weeks, I'll definitely plug it. I'll market it more so on my Instagram and my Facebook so that you guys can kind of follow me and like purchase equipment there. But yeah, so the next place, hey Lakeisha, the next thing is to find your recording area. So I am actually in the midst of finding what I feel like, because I do photography work. Okay, I'll keep you in mind, Ahmad. I will definitely keep you in mind. Matter of fact, if you follow, like I said, my Instagram, and again, I'll plug everything down below. You guys can, you'll be like in the know for when my business actually drops. But I'm in the midst of finding a good place in my home. I was recording in my living room, which is where I'm at right now for a bit, but because I wanted to give a full scope of the items, then I felt like it wasn't like good. So I changed locations. But now that I've changed locations, I don't necessarily like the lighting that's in there, and I don't feel like it's like sharp the way I want it to be. So I'm still in the midst of finding a good place, but I know when you start recording your space, of course you want to have something that's well lit up. Of course your background takes into account as well. A lot of actually vloggers, well not vloggers, but actually like vloggers, they will do a like a fabric backdrop. A lot of them will do that. I heard, hey Toya, I heard that's very beneficial for them, so they'll do that. Or they will make their own like paper backdrop. So I've seen that. Or you can like get some curtains or whatever may have you, whatever tickles your fancy, honey. Get a bench, get a chair, get some pictures, honey. Get some. I will steer away from mirrors only because when you are recording and you have that light in front of you, that light is going to be reflecting off that mirror. So it's like, and then they're gonna be able to see your background and stuff, and you don't want all that. You don't want all that. So don't. Try to shy away from mirrors, guys, if you can. When you are, this is what I found out. So yeah, right, Ahmad, the mirror will reflect the light. So when I first started, right, I was recording in portrait mode. And I was recording in portrait mode because I was like, I want everybody to see me and how, like my true big-essity. Yeah, I said that, big-essity. It's not a word, I just made it up. Gotta go with it. Like, recording landscape wise, I didn't want to record landscape wise, which is where I started recording portrait wise. So when I was recording portrait wise, I got those black strips on the side. Guys, when you are recording, turn your phone or turn your phone landscape wise. That's gonna cover the whole length. So it's gonna give a full actual screen for you. Also, guys, when you are recording, no, when I take my pictures and I make my thumbnails, I take them in landscape wise. I don't take them in portrait wise because I think it's a 16 by 9 as far as video wise and thumbnail wise. Um, big ass city. But I think it's 16 by 9 as far as like size wise for your video, as well as size wise for your picture that you will post as far as like your thumbnail. So of course, record your video, make sure you got good lighting, you're in a good space. I'm learning with lighting. So the space that I record in now, I do better when that space is dark. Because of course the sunlight is coming in, but the sunlight is coming in from the side with the lighting coming in as well. So that's the only thing about recording from the phones. It's not like an actual camera where the lens can kind of focus and differentiate. Y'all know I can't talk. This ain't nothing new. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, man. Damn. Anyway, but the lens kind of can't focus, so it's like when I step back on a lot of things I record, I get darker, but then when I come close, I get extremely light. So right now I am in the process of like I said, finding the correct place in my home to do my recordings, so that it's like just an even color, like it's like lit. The room is like lit up, which I think I do have a good place. I just have to record in that room when it's dark and let my ring light kind of do everything for me. The next thing is when you get down to editing. So when you get down to editing, I probably use about 2 or 3 editing apps. I switch back and forth. It depends on how I feel. I'm still learning how to navigate iMovie, which I do like because I can do picture-in-picture, video and split screen. I also like Kind. Is it Kind? I think it's Kind, Kine. I like that as well, but Kind is not free. You do have to pay for it, but it's so nice. And these are all apps that you can use on your phones, guys. InShot is really good. You can definitely use InShot. When I first started actually recording, I started using InShot. InShot is the best, like, basic. Y'all stupid. InShot is. Because I heard. It's like, is this nigga listening?
I was trying not to talk.
Drink my drink. What is going on beside me? So disrespectful. She whistled at you like.
We need the whole word.
Essentially.
Shit, I'm trying to be quiet.
Where's the cat? Okay, so they're all upstairs. All three of them. I'm good. All three of them is upstairs. So you got. Okay, so I use Kind. I use iMovie, and I still kind of use InShot. I actually do like InShot. I like InShot because to me, InShot incorporates your pictures easily, as well as they have a lot of the moving animated captions in there as well, like the eyes that look out, or like the YouTube subscribe. Like I like that. So when I do like, if you follow me on my Facebook and on my Instagram, you'll notice like I do snippets of videos, or I will paste everything, cut it and paste everything together and fast forward it, but it'll have flashing YouTube subscribe. And I'll be able to like put my name, SheenPingTV beside it. I use InShot for that. And when I go to, hi Mike, when I go to, as far as sizing it, because remember guys, it says 16.9, which is the size of the YouTube, the YouTube video upload. So when you're uploading it to Facebook or Instagram, if you go into like Canvas on InShot and you press like Facebook or Instagram, they have like the stories as well as the feed, and you can just press which one and it'll automatically configure it to that size. but you'll have like the box at the top and the bottom. I just go into background and I blur it. So that's how I go ahead and do, like when I be doing my promos, or like, hey guys, go to my channel, see this. This is like a preview, a sneak peek at the video. That's how I do that. What I actually have downloaded now, which I've been using it a lot, but I was not able to use it to its fullest capacity, was Filmora. And I really, really like Filmora. Filmora is easy to use on iPhone as well as Android, but your best, like if you want to get the whole kit and caboodle, the best thing to do is download Filmora on your laptop. So this weekend will be the first time me actually using Filmora on a laptop. So I'm very excited about it because it has more features, better picture quality and grade. So I'm very excited about that. So yeah, that's really what I use. And when I go to do my thumbnails, I usually use InShot because I can collage it, make it into a collage. Alicia, what was that you was telling me? My bad. That you used, was it Fonto? Fonto. That's another one for Android. I mean not Android, but Apple or Mac users can use Fonto as far as making your thumb. It's on Android too? Yeah, okay, so you can use that as far as making your thumbnail for your actual video. Now, on to the good shit. Money. Money, money, money. So, with YouTube, you had to have 4,000 subscribers. When I signed up, you had to have 4,000, which was like last year. 4,000 subscribers and how much was it? How many watch hours?
4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers.
Okay, I said it backwards. Thank you. It's 4,000 watch hours. Hi, Curtis. You had to have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Now, guys, when you are recording your videos, if you have anything music-wise that is copywritten music, it's going to be flagged on your video. Now, this will not be a penalty unto you, like you're dinged and we're going to take down your channel. But that means that you cannot monetize that video, meaning you can't not make money from it. However, YouTube has a whole, plethora of, YouTube, non-copywritten music that you can put on your videos and things like that. So I suggest if you are, for example, if you are doing a makeup haul, or if you're a photographer and you are wanting to do this is how I edit, and you want to fast forward but you don't want to talk over it, but you want to have music playing while you're doing it, I advise using the YouTube music catalog. You can also use Epidemic Sound. However, you have to pay them. I think it's $20 or $25 a month, but you have a whole entire category. And it's another one, Atomic Bomb or Atomic something like that, where they have music you can use as well, but again, you have to subscribe. So definitely, guys, please, 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 please be careful if you are going to use music when you are in your videos. Be careful, because if it's copywritten, it's going to be flagged and you cannot make money from it. So once you meet the requirements to monetize your channel, which you're going to go into, hi Donna, you're going to go into AdSense. And once you start your channel, it'll have everything there. So you'll be able to see everything. Thank you, Joshua. So you'll be able to see everything. So you just click on monetize. You go ahead and put all your information in, your banking information, your card information, your billing and, your mailing address, your channel name, all that good stuff. It automatically will stack down. So once you get all that done and you meet the requirements, then Google will mail you, which is what everybody is always talking about, this. Google AdSense. Everybody that is a YouTuber, because you cannot start making money until you get this bad boy right here. That right here. You can't make it till you get that right here. Once you get it right here, you can start getting your coins, you can start getting paid, you can start getting your money, yeah. Y'all, let me tell y'all. So once I met the requirements and everything, oh, that's what I was gonna tell y'all. So you have a threshold to meet each month. Every YouTuber has it. It's not a secret. You have to meet at least $100 in AdSense. Like, I guess, you don't like that face, Lord. You don't like that face. But you have to meet at least $100, like in AdSense dollars, before you can get cashed out. That's every like cycle for your channel, so to speak, right? So, in order for you to now, when you post your videos, they always say that you should post videos. Sorry, guys, that you should always post videos that are between a bare minimum of 10 minutes and longer. The reason being is because when your videos are 10 minutes and longer, you could put more ads into it. So if your video is like 9.58, all you can do is put an ad in the very beginning of the video and an ad at the very end, and that's it. So that means that that video may not make as much money because you don't have that many ads in the video. Not bedroom eyes. Oh, wow. But that means you cannot put as many ads in that video. So I always advise somebody, when, like for example, when I do my try-ons, and I know that I'm not gonna have a lot of items, I try to always make sure I do an introductory, and then I introduce the items, and then I go over the items. I tell my hi Splinter, I tell my thoughts, my feedback, whatever the case may be about the item, and I do an ending. That way, that stretches your video out so that you can get it at least at 10 minutes. Because you guys got to think, once you get to editing, the beginnings and the end of you doing this, and it's like, okay, that's the end, or like, okay, it's time to start. Once you start editing and shaving off those seconds at the end of each individual clip, not to mention your transitions from one part of the film to the next, that takes away from your video bit by bit, and all that adds up. So I definitely try to make sure I do an introductory, which is like just introducing the channel, talking about what I'm going over. And that's another thing, guys. If you are going to talk about, people lose interest fast. So when you come on, ain't no need to come on like, hey guys, okay, so get the housekeeping. Don't forget to like and subscribe. People could be fast forwarding. So you want to get in the beginning. Hey, welcome. This is what we're going to cover. By the way, let's go ahead and get the housekeeping out the way, because it's going to make people pay attention. Especially if there is an offer code, people will pay attention. A lot of YouTubers put their offer code at the very end. I'm not going to play that game with y'all. If y'all want the offer code, you want the offer code. If you do, you do. You don't, you don't. It's just plain and simple. Cut and dry. So get to your point in the very beginning of your video, do your housekeeping, and then get into your video. Or if it's offer codes, go over that. Always go over your items. I always go over my items and tell what it's going to be about, what it's going to cover. And then when I'm trying on the item or whatever I'm doing with the item, I always give exact detail, because I'm a very detailed person. So I try to give as much detail as humanly possible when I'm going over everything. And then, of course, your outro. Whatever the case may be, guys, don't forget I'm doing that. Or if you're doing something special, put it in there. And put some of that information down in the description box before you put the links of whatever items. Your offer codes, your Instagram information, your measurements. Put those things in there first, because that is what's going to catch somebody's eye, and then it's going to make them look down. Because if I'm coming on there for some pants and I see offer code, or if I want to follow you and I see like your Instagram, I'm going to go there. So keep that in mind when you're in the description. Hi, Aubrey. Keep that in mind when you're filling out your description box as well. I know I'm kind of jumping around here. Sorry, y'all. Also, you can tag your video. Sandor, this ain't the video for that. If I'm married or have a man, this not that video. It's a lot of things, but this video is not one of them for that. This ain't the video. I got a couple videos back. If you want to go back and watch some other ones, you're more than welcome to. But tagging your video is important, and it is key, guys. So make sure when you tag your video based on what the video is about. It's almost like when you tag on Instagram minus the hashtags. With this, it's just a whole bunch of commas. Such and such, SheenPingTV, comma, BBW, comma, chat sessions, comma. So what happens is that you will pop up in the searches. Now, here's the trick that I found with tagging. Good night. So when you tag, don't tag what is obvious, right? So if you are doing a plus size try on, thank you, Splinter. I appreciate you, my love. If you're doing a plus size try on, don't tag plus size clothing or plus size haul. Do something else, because what's going to happen is, picture how many other known YouTubers in the first 2 pages of YouTube that have tagged their videos plus size clothing or plus size try on. So you want to try to do a wordplay. Full figured clothing, full bodied woman, clothing for the right, make it so it can stand out. Exactly, that's the purpose. So you want to do like a play on words, but let it still be similar to what you're talking about. So that's the whole purpose of it. So yeah, so that's it with the tagging. Okay, so back to the monetization. So I put in, well, once I reached my threshold, so with the Google AdSense, now this includes ads that people click on. This includes ads that pop up at the bottom that you press X to go out of. Any kind of interaction with the ad gets you money. So the more ads you put in there, it don't even mean the ads that pop up. You know how you be watching a video and then the ad just pop up? It doesn't always mean that. So it can be other ads too. But once you reach that $100 threshold, then Google will mail you out an AdSense. And this is to verify your address that you put in when you first applied for your Google AdSense. Some people got theirs right away. Hey, it came fast. Me, it took about 2.5 months, almost 2 months to get mine. So in June, I had placed, they sent it to me like June 11th. So I was like, okay, it's gonna be like 2 or 3 months, through 2 or 3 weeks. And whole month went by, July came and went, and I ain't getting none. I was like, oh, word, what happened to it? So I waited, I emailed them, and I was like, hey guys, I ain't got my stuff to get paid. Now, mind you, not my billing cycle, but my cycle is so it's from the 15th of one month to the 15th of the next month. So I'm looking at money sitting there, and I'm like, bruh, I make that my first time? Oh, wow. I was very excited. I'm going ahead and tell y'all. So my first Google, hold on. Right, patience does pay off. So my first payout made $320. My first payout. So I was like, give me my $300. Give me my coin to just give them. So I'm sitting there because, you know, they have your payment history. They have it broke down by the month, and it says, you know, for this month to this much, this is your payout. And I'm like, word, I did good for my first month getting paid. Go girl, go girl. So I'm waiting for my coinage to come, and Google thing didn't come. So I'm like, bro, I'm about to flip. Where's my stuff? So I had emailed them, and they said, you know, sometimes it could take a bit longer than 2 to 4 weeks. You know, we advise maybe waiting, or you can apply again. So I was like, okay, you know what? Bump it. I'm going to apply again. So I applied again, you know, for another thing to come. And I have been checking them out every day. So finally, this month, probably about a week ago, I went to go check the mail, and it was nothing in the mail. And I use it, and I think I might have thrown it away the first time, because I use it if it's nothing in the mail and sales paper. I literally just grab the sales papers and throw them away. I don't even deal with them. I just throw them away. So some told me look at the bottom, and I looked. I was like, look at God. Come on, Holy Spirit, push it through, telling me to pay attention. I was so excited, y'all. That night, I put the information in to get paid. So I put it in, and the next day it like processed, and then that day after they was like, okay, so we have sent your payment. I was like, oh, word, okay. Now if my bank could just give me my money, I'd be okay. So, because now I'm in my second billing cycle, so it's always, excuse me, it's always 1 month behind. So now I'm in this will be my third billing cycle. So when they released the payment, it was two billing cycles payment. I was like, give me all my money. Give me all my money. So, yeah. So now I'm just waiting on them to I'm waiting on my bank to release my payment. That's it. I mean, that's really it with starting a YouTube channel. I mean, any questions? It's quiet and it's awkward. Does anybody have any questions about what made me want to Splinter? This is not the channel. It's not the live for that. This is not the live for you to be out here shooting your shot. I respect it, but this ain't the live for you to be out here dribbling down the court and shooting your shot. This ain't the live for that, baby. What made me start my channel? What made me start my channel is one of my best friends. She was like, girl, you are silly and you are funny as hell. And you got like a good personality. You need to just start your channel. She was like, I mean, I don't know why you don't start your channel. So I was like, And she had been telling me that for like probably about 3 or 4 years. And I was like, girl, I ain't gonna start no channel. Ain't nobody gonna be watching me. Ain't nobody gonna be paying attention to me like that. Like, of course, guys pay attention to me because my body. But I was like, I know, women may not be feeling the kid like that. I don't know. But surprisingly, I have a lot of like dope women that reach out to me. You need a bank account. Splinter, I'm finna block you. What the fuck are you talking about? I have a bank account. Oh, Lord, I really be trying not to block people. I mean, I really be trying not to block people, but that just came out of, ooh, honey, it's like if you're not getting no attention and you just start saying any and everything, my love, just blend in. I have a bank account. What are you talking about? Have you not been here the whole time? Sometimes that happens when you be too busy trying to shoot your shot. You don't be like listening. So yeah. Anyway, what Aubrey asked a question. Somebody asked, why is the bank holding my money? It's one of those things, like, you know how you get a deposit and you gotta wait for the bank to clear it? It's one of those things. Just waiting for the bank to clear it. And honestly, I haven't checked it in about a couple days. So it's probably already cleared and I don't know. It's probably just sitting in my account and I honestly have not, I just haven't checked it. That's really probably what that is. But I know it got sent to that account, like I verified it. Ooh, go this way. Cause somebody asked me something. Okay, there we go. What do you see you and your business in the future? What's your end results? So business-wise, what I want to do for myself business-wise is I want to be more so of course, like an influencer, but I also want to get into, like, I wouldn't mind doing hosting, or like I wouldn't even mind having a podcast. I think I would be pretty good at that. But I have my own, something totally separate from me being an influencer that I'm actually working on. I'm just waiting for everything to come through, so I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to like jinx it and stuff like that. You know how folks be. But yeah, I have something totally separate from me being an influencer, but this is going to catapult me into it because I'm in the industry for what this demand is. And I know a lot of like influencers, as well as like just people in the industry, period. Just whether they do hair or makeup, or you know, they vlog or blog, or they're fashion influencers, or whatever the case may be. I know a lot of people in this industry that will actually need this. So that's going to be my own separate baby within itself. So I've already purchased the rights to the company, the name. I'm in the process of building the website. I'm getting sample merchandise sent. So like, this is something that before the end of the year, I definitely plan on kicking this baby out. So yeah. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Before I let y'all go and go ahead and start getting on my night. Let me stop. What do you do for men? What do you mean what I do for men? What do I do as far as what I'm doing right now for men? You have to be more specific with your question, my love. Right, I was like, come on now, Ma. Baby, what the fuck you talking about? Excuse me. Fashion wise, I don't do anything for men, but the business that I'm going to, the business I need to speak it into existence, the business that I have is going to be for men and women. The one that I'm going to like actually birth forth. So right now, if you go on my channel, I'm just really doing fashion for just women, but I do have like, I've done like a facial, as far as like facial care products, like Natural, that's a black owned business. So I actually had a lot of men that actually really liked that live, because I mean I wasn't like half naked, it was just really like me just sitting here washing my face, and they was into it. So yeah, I had somebody came in with a question and I wanted to answer her question. Where you go, girl? Okay, Chrissy. Okay, I just came on your live, love your channel. Thank you. I want to start a channel but don't have a camera and I'm not very good. Can you tell me what camera to start with? That's a very good question, because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm using an iPhone. A lot of people use iPhones. Look, what's a good camera to start with? I'm asking. Okay, so I'm asking my sister-in-law, because I mean, she's who gifted me the light ring. She's the one that really, like, when I have things I really don't understand, I ask her. This is what she's going to school for. This is really her baby. This is like, what is it again? It's Marie with 2 E's. That's her channel. It's your girl Marie with 2 E's.
Baby. But the best camera that I was suggesting, I already told you that.
I keep forgetting. Like, I really keep forgetting.
My brother.
The best camera that I would suggest probably would be the Canon DLR or Canon G6A.
Okay, she said a Canon DLR or a Canon
GCX.
No, GX.
Or a Canon GX.
Now,
okay, a Nikon D3300.
Yeah, and Nikons are good, but I don't use them.
How much are they?
Those are pricey. They range at like starting at $3.
Starting at $3 and
about $1,000.
Yeah.
Because like the base of the camera itself is like $200-300. But it all depends on your lens. Do you want your background blurry? Do you want like a long focus? Do you want to be able to zoom in?
That's what Amar said. He said they cost.
Yeah.
Amar,
so
how come we haven't talked before?
They're very pricey.
Inbox me. Hey, Mom. But okay, yeah. So that's something that I found out too. We have child. Amar, do you follow me on Instagram? My brother's shooting his shot over here.
Stop!
I'm listening to my brother shoot his shot with his long-term girlfriend, and I'm like, I want somebody to shoot their shot with me like that. Hell, shit. I want somebody to be like, I still want to talk to you.
Oh no, not the face, not the eye. Look, not the eye.
I want somebody to shoot that shot with me like that. Ahmad, you called me the other day. I don't know, Ahmad. I don't be picking up now. If you call me on Instagram, I don't be picking up the phone now. Come on now. Okay, Chrissy had a question. Okay, great. So I need a light ring. This is on me. Okay, Chrissy. So, Chrissy, what do you do? Matter of fact, Chrissy, do you follow me on Instagram? Because I'm about to switch over to Instagram because I want to play music and stuff, and YouTube be so strict. I'm about to kind of end this, and I'm about to move my party.
She is your queen.
hope you shit
Bye.
on yourself.
Get out.
I hope you shit
Get
on
out.
yourself.
Because you're doing too much.
My brother said I look like a gypsy. That's why he's
Doing
singing
too
that.
damn much.
I hope he shit on himself. He plays way too much for the kid. Okay, so all 19 of y'all. So, guys, Chrissy, you still on here? Did I lose you? Chrissy, like, girl, you are ghetto. I'm trying to handle business, honey. Because I'm about to move this live over to my Instagram. So that way we can play it not loud. Because Instagram kind of be tripping sometimes, too.
No, it will, as soon as it pick it up, it's over.
It's right, yeah.
Hell
so
yeah.
you can't play it too loud.
Right.
Right, Chris.
What's the name of those mixes?
That ain't the same as regular music.
Getting my ass ate from the bag.
Oh.
I was really listening to shit. I was really listening. Okay.
I was done when she said, get in my... I was done. Tuned out.
I was listening. That ain't it.
Look up Neo Soul Instrumentals. But guys, so I'm going to, I wish there was a, I wonder if this is like with Instagram. I know my followers be like, that girl hella weird, bro. I never knew somebody could be that weird to look like her. I'm weird as hell.
Who said that?
I know that's what my followers probably be thinking. I can't comment. I thought I could comment.
What my followers think when they see this?
The fuck? I was like, that's fucked up. I'm sitting up in my titties all day. What that look like? Let me see what it look like. Hold on, y'all.
Hold on.
When they see that weird to look like her, I'm weird as hell.
Who said that?
I know that's what my followers probably thinking. I can't comment. I thought I could comment. Yeah, they petty. What my followers think?
It was like a
Your
record.
face was like.
You're so petty.
Be like.
So,
Hold on. What is it?
Chrissy,
What is it?
are you still on here, boo?
What is it called when you do stuff behind the scenes?
Not really, Amon. I ain't gonna lie. Because I'm about to move this over to Instagram because I want to bring Chrissy on live and, like, chat with her. But, Chrissy, all you need, my love, is, like, if you have a camera.
Yes.
Okay, do you follow me on my Instagram? True Beauty EST85?
Shut up.
2 days ago.
Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. She's still talking. I don't care. No.
What the hell is happening?
You got a fan page?
Hell, you nigga, it's me.
Nigga, I'm not even talking to you.
Oh.
Who follows you?
I got fans.
You got 5 followers on your Instagram. Shut up.
Hey, don't disrespect the
Oh, hey, Amon. I know who that is. Hey, Amon. Hey, my love.
Is your thing not Sheen Nation? That ain't right.
Yeah, I got a backup. That's my backup page. You couldn't attach it to True Beauty.
Oh.
No, do Sheen Nation. Do Sheen Nation.
Okay, because Sheen Nation people came up.
You know what? You can do True Beauty.
Do both.
Yeah.
I'm going to do both.
So, I'm going to move this party over to Instagram. And it's True Beauty, TruBeauty EST 85. That's where I'm finna go live at now. But Chrissy, baby, all you need is, like, of course, a camera. But if you have, I start off recording on my Android.
Yeah.
Girl, you're gonna look back at some of them pictures and be like, girl, was that a flip phone? It wasn't. It was an Android. I promise. It was pixelated. But you can use an iPhone. I actually had to get my sister-in-law to fix mine because it was like real blurry. Get that and like a ring light, baby. You in there? Once you in there, you in there. So again, guys, all 25 of y'all, we gonna migrate this party. Hey, D. If you weren't weird, I'd pick you up. My mama can't be weird. He'd be like, meow, meow. He weird. So I'm gonna move this party over to Instagram, guys. So this has been fun. Yeah. We have to do this more. I have to connect more. I have to talk to each other more. Like, really just see, like, vibe and connect, okay? But, guys, so seriously, if you have questions, anything about starting your YouTube channel, because I don't Some of y'all been inboxing me, and I've been like, bro, what the what? So if it's anything dealing with Instagram or YouTube, starting your YouTube channel, guys, don't hesitate to hit me up. Until next time, nation. Peace.